Good afternoon, everyone. This is Rob from Next Truck Sales. I want to take this opportunity and introduce you to our 2016 Coronado 122 SD. This truck features a 505 horsepower Detroit, an 18-speed manual, Super 40 rears, and a 13.2 front. Now, we had done this video and some pictures a while back. We hadn't sandblasted and painted the frame. Had a lot of people complaining about that, and that was kind of a turn-off. So we've done this. I'm just going to do a quick external video of this. I'll get the engine running. I'm not going to do the interior because I've already done the interior, so we're going to splice a couple of movies together. But the main thing is to get you to see the truck with the frame done. We're going to put new pictures on the internet as well here. So 505 horse, 1650 torque, 18-speed manual. Okay, and we've got, what do we got here? Super 40 rear. So Super 40's got bits of a 40-pound rear for bearings. You've got bits of a 46-pound rear for gears, and the gross combined weight is, I believe, 160,000 pounds on the Super 40. Still only put 40,000 pounds as a weight sitting on top of that fifth wheel, but if you're hauling B trains, this would be an ideal spec because it gives you the extra combined weight. So have a look here, 244 wheelbase. Okay, give you a good look there. It's a nice fire engine, kind of a red. A little bit of paint dulling. If you look here, you can see that A-pillar is not as shiny. But the main part of this video is really just to go through, show you the frame. We had it done. This is a 130-gallon tank. Well, it's been polished, but it could stand to be polished. It didn't look shinier, but it looks pretty decent. We've got Firestone Virgin aluminum wheels, 16-ply drives, open shoulder Firestones on aluminum wheels, 10 aluminum wheels. You've got Airliner 40,000-pound suspension with, there's your large axle housing, so that's your 46,000-pound axle housing, and then you've got 40,000-pound brakes, drum brakes all around. Okay, we've got 6-position ABS, I believe. Let me double check on that. We got full lockers, so you see your locking differential solenoid there. Single frame, Holland 3500, fifth wheel. Okay, we got all matching Firestones. They're probably at 70-80%. The front drives look a little bit better, maybe closer to 80. The backs look maybe closer to 70. The 3500 fifth wheel, when you look at it, you see what you got. Got an airplane flying overhead. Thank you for sharing yourself in my video. Have a look here. You'll see that gem that's got a little bit of adjustment on the end. The more threads you've got, the more life you've got left. This one's got lots of life, and it slides forward and back about a foot in each direction. You've got some half fenders. That one's got a little crinkle in it and a little bit of a scratch. Now, this isn't a new truck, but it's secure, solid. And this, I was taking pictures. If you look at the photos in the previous video, you'll see that this looked pretty nasty. This is all looks gorgeous now. Several layers of polyurethane paint. You can see we've got your 4-way locks. So you've got another locking solenoid there and another locking solenoid there. So that is going to give you locking this way and that way, as well as at the back that way. So when you flick all those switches, everything's going to completely lock up. Have a look here. You've got a nice headache rack with about 8 inches depth. Room to put stuff in there, chains, binders, etc. Okay. And it's got a gasket on there to keep everything dry. Okay, you don't have a ton of frame space here, but you do have a toolbox over on this side. I forgot to point that out. Let's have a look here. Okay, we'll see if this will even open. It's probably seized. It's seized. I don't feel like trying to put a pair of pliers on it during the video. Probably have some surprises in there. Let's have a look over on this side here. We've got a 130-gallon fuel tank, so we've got 260 total. Have a look here, a couple dents, you can see it at that angle. Paint's decent, it's not new. We do have a couple of cracks, pretty typical on the aluminum. No cracks there, LED, a little bit of, I'll get a zoom in on that. You can see we've got a little bit of peeling. But again, this is a 7-year-old truck, so you're not gonna have it perfect. A little bit of corrosion. If you want us to polish it, we can certainly do that, extra charge, and make this thing look like a spit shine if that's important to you, but we felt it wasn't really necessary on a truck at this price point. doesn't really add a ton of value to the truck. You can see it has the extreme climate package or Arctic insulation, because you've got insulation on the inside of the door, which is the dead giveaway that you've got the extra insulation package. Let's have a look here. We've got a positive disconnect, which is great. We've got heated seat, and let's have a listen here. So give me just 1 minute to get it started. Air down the seat so I can actually reach the clutch. Okay, so 790,000 miles, half a tank of fuel, or almost half. And we've got, looks like our def is full. Okay, our water temp is coming up a little bit because we did have it running earlier. Air pressure is good. Put it up on cruise. I'll take you through the inside of the truck here and just show you what we've got. We've got a decent interior on it, and then I'll go outside, and once we get the engine warmed up a little more, I'll show you the blow-by that's going on with the engine, so you can be confident that the engine is still in good working order and isn't going to need an overhaul soon. Power windows. We've got power locks, power mirrors. Over here we've got an engine fan override. Probably have heated mirrors somewhere in here. Just looking for it. Usually they're heated on here. We've got a dome light. We'll turn that on. Bunk override. So full locking diffs. So let's see. We have a lot of switches on here. Option for a PTO. We've got full locks here. These 3 switches. Suspension dump and a 5th wheel slide. Okay, so 18-speed manual. And let's have a look inside here. So we've got the rosewood dash, which is the upgraded material, and it is really a nice looking interior, especially for a Freightliner. Sometimes the Freightliner interiors have a tendency to look kind of cheap. This is definitely upgraded. Okay, we've got a refrigerator. We've got dual carpet, so carpet and rubber, so you can bring in, track in your mud up front, and then come back here and take your shoes off. We've got a fridge, make sure it's turned off. We got a pull-out drawer here. Over here we've got some secure storage. We've got a fan in here. That's a nice feature. We've got another fan up front too. We've got a dome light that looks like it was left on by somebody, which will obviously give us some dead batteries soon enough. Turn that off. Dome light override here. Another dome light. We've got a Webasto air-top bunk heater. And this is a stand-up sleeper, so I'm 5'9", 5'10", and it's at least hand width above me, so you've got plenty of room to move around in here. We've got another secure storage here. TV mount in here. Doesn't appear to have 120 volt outlets throughout. More storage though. And let's have a look underneath the bed. We got a brand new mattress in a bag, and so we've got, looks like some, these are either handles that go on the side of the cab, or they might go on the back of the cab where you would hang your airlines. And fire extinguisher, and triangles, and your bunk heater is inside of there. And that is your factory air conditioning. Most importantly, let's go out and have a listen to this truck run. Right now we're sitting at 125 temperature. I'm just going to quickly check. The air is blowing cold for sure. I'll turn it down. Up the hood first. We'll have a look around, and then I'll get it running and show you the blow-by, because this truck is obviously no longer low mileage. So probably one of the most important things is how much blow-by is happening on this engine. I'm going to need 2 hands. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay, so that's always fun. So we've got 16 ply, 22.5, so that's going to give you a 13.2 rating on the front. And look at the nice job our guys have done. Painting, everything beautiful, right? Everything's taped off. It just looks awesome. We drive all the way across town to get this done, because you end up with a finish that looks like that, right? Like, how can you complain? DD15, this thing had a new one box put in last year. It runs good. Have a look here. So we're selling this truck certified, no leaks, no check engine lights, ready to go to work. Have a look here. If you look at the reflection, you can see some of the rust that was on the frame that was blasted off with sand and then painted over, so you can kind of see what's left there, but it's obviously looks a million times better than what it was before. We've got some tape left over from the painter, and I just realized we've got our remote jump starts. So this is a nice feature so that you're not playing around with battery boxes if you need to boost the truck. Hopefully you never need to, but if you do, this is going to be right here, and it's connected directly to your starter, which is important. It's going to give you a little bit more amperage because it's connected straight to the starter as well as the batteries, but obviously we're not trying to charge the batteries, we're trying to start the truck, so that's wired straight into your batteries. So let's get this thing running and let you have a listen. Hopefully I don't have to put my hand on the clutch. Some of these Freightliners ask you to do that. Let's have a listen. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's listen to it. It up a little bit, we'll get a look at the stacks. That's encouraging. Let me get the idle up on this. We've got the air conditioning on, which is why the fan is continuously cycling. Cruise control here. Okay, so we'll get the RPMs up and let you have another listen. That up. I'm going to shut it down. Okay, so there you have it. 2016 Coronado SD. You've got a 505 with an 18 speed, Super 40 rears. This truck will be ready to go to work. So it's coming with no leaks, no check engine lights, cold air, fresh service, fresh DOT. It's all ready to go. We do offer shipping to Buffalo. We do offer a service where you can have all of your paperwork to convert your title from Canada to USA. So if this is something that you're interested in, we will get it to Buffalo for you, and you're more than welcome to pick it up from our yard there. If you're interested, you give us a call, please. Number is 844-489-8789, and it's Rob at Next Truck Sales. I hope to hear from you soon. Bye for now.